I'll be a place for you. 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 I'll be a place for you.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I'm sorry, I'm getting carried away. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing? Are you doing all right? That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Very glad to hear it, you know. So, yeah, I've sent you the link, Mark. Once you've got it, I shall delete the link, because I don't want, you know, I don't see the point in every Tom, Dick and Harriet coming on. I don't mind Tom and Dick, But Harriet, mate, there's limits. There's limits, mate. I always get in trouble with women. You know, ask her, feed her. She's never here to stick up for herself, though, so, you know, I can't really say anything, can I? Right, let's, but I'm going to say hello to everybody, right? But I'm going to say hello to everybody with our mate Steve Stockton, right? Because he's got our little Holden, right? And as we know, he stays for about 5 minutes and then has to get Nipper off fed.
Hey, what's going on here, fellas?
So, hello, mate. How you doing?
Good. He's had a busy day. He's getting ready for his final bottle of the evening and going to bed. It's getting close to everybody's bedtime here at Shea Stockton.
Yeah, well, that does not surprise me in the slightest, mate. I mean, you know, early up, early to bed. You know.
Yeah. From sun up until sundown. That's
sundown. That's it. Oh,
see what I did there? Hey,
yeah, I
Ted
do.
Branston, how
Hello,
you
Ted.
doing?
How you doing, mate?
John Keller, Mike
John
Shit
Keller,
Talk.
how you
I
doing,
think he's
mate?
going to be joining you here shortly.
Mark's right there. He's waiting to come on. He's waiting for me to stop being such an ignorant git and let him on the show. But I'm like, oi, you wait a minute, mate. I got things to do first. Yeah, don't you dare stick that part of your hand up at me again, mate.
He's gonna.
Yeah.
Holden's
No,
gonna
that's
cover
the wrong.
his
That's
head
not
with
the
a-
one you wanted to give me. Don't lie.
Can you wait? Wait.
Yeah. So that's it. Look, we've got a very crowded house tonight, haven't we, John Keller? You know, there's at least 3 people in the chat.
At least.
I was
And
looking back at some old
I don't know
shows.
if your channel's eligible, but there's that new hype feature that YouTube's doing. So after the show, if it offers you the opportunity to hype the show, please do that, and you'll help Lee out. It'll help him reach a bigger audience.
Okay, I've never heard of that, but anyway, so what I will say is this: I was looking at some old videos of my first year and a half, 2 years. I was getting 400 odd views, 300 odd views. Now I can't even break 70 lately. So something's gone drastically wrong. It's like, I think people have had enough, mate, of me.
Yeah, Ted Branson, it's a
I think
burp
that's
cloth. He likes to wear them on his head. It's supposed to go on my shoulder for when I'm burping, but he
Yeah, we
loves
did the
those
same
things.
thing
He has
with-
since he was just tiny.
We did the same thing with Bailey, mate. Like I said, I've took them over now. I use them as sweat rags.
Yeah. Yeah, he just got a new pack of them. He loves those things. Burt's Bees of Maine makes the best ones. They're made out of organic cotton, I believe it is.
Yeah, that's like the ones I've got are, yeah. They're like a muslin almost sort of thing.
Yeah. Little unsolicited endorsement there, but Holden's favorite.
What's that then? No? You don't recognise it, no?
Can't say as I
it's the
do.
one thing to be upset with someone.
Do now.
Yeah, one thing to hold a grudge over one mistake. Oh, one mistake isn't much to make. It's one mistake, and you're sorry. You're so sorry, but it's just the calm before the storm. Someday the clouds will break so that the sun can shine. What does that mean?
That's Burt's Bees logo there. I just giving them a shout out because he loves their Burt Plus. They're Holden endorsed.
I see. I see how it is. Just propane accessories.
There you go.
Oh, I do love Hank Hill. He's great.
Yeah. I haven't seen any of the new ones. They brought it back like and updated it, but I haven't seen it.
I don't know. I'm still trolling through the old ones.
Yeah, those came out what in the 90s or something.
If it changes too drastically, like a lot of other shows, I shall just wash my hands of it, and that'll be the end of it.
Yeah.
If it goes all politically correct and shit, then it can go away.
Yeah, I don't like a lot of the updates. They just need to leave stuff alone. That's like the new Frasier show. They should have just left that as it was.
Well,
I was very disappointed in that.
There's been so many series that
They should have just made the Kelsey Grammer show.
I stopped watching Simpsons. I stopped watching what's it called? The other one with the flappy heads. You know. Oh my God! They killed Kenny. I stopped watching that.
The South Park. Now they're
South
back
Park.
with a vengeance. They're very politicized right now, and they're having a lot of fun with it. I haven't seen it, but I've been hearing a lot about it.
I don't know. They always seem to
They lampoon everybody. There are no sacred cows in South Park.
I don't know. A few shows I watched, I thought they've just turned tail. They turned tail and betrayed their original edict, which was to literally target everybody. You know.
I'm going to have to hand him off to Mama here.
Yeah, that's no worries, mate. Yeah, it seems they turned tail on that one. I don't trust them anymore. I'm afraid. There's a few like that. Like I said, I stopped watching The Simpsons because they went all PC.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in a decade or more.
I'm just sick of it. I'm just sick of the PC crap. You know what I mean? Oh, you can't say this. You can't appropriate this. Well, like I said, when like people go on about, oh, you can't wear them braids. You're a white person. Well, yeah. You tell that to where they came from, them, which was Iceland and you know, the Nordics. They invented cornrows. Those sort of arguments just piss me off. I've got to be honest with you. Yeah. You know, because talk about cultural appropriation. You don't see us saying, oh, stop dyeing your hair blonde. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's yeah, like I said,
we watch YouTube and we watch kids shows. Miss Rachel on YouTube is his favorite when we let him watch.
Yeah, like I said, I don't really watch TV anymore. I pretty much do YouTube and that's it. Like today, I was watching something very interesting. Yeah. It wasn't ChatGPT, but it was what's the other one? I can't remember what it's called now. Let me have a look at my YouTube a second.
Yeah, we occasionally Netflix or Hulu or something like that, but we watch the classic shows. We like the original Frasier,
I'm exactly the same.
Cheers, or Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, Little House on the Prairie, mate. Can't go wrong with that, can you?
And they're rebooting that. That's going to be a travesty, I'm afraid.
They're not. Yeah, I watched the thing about the Turin Shroud today. I watched that. What else was it? Where's View All, please? Thank you. God, why does it do that?
Stuff that we want to watch. I download it and we don't.
Yeah, I'm the same. It's like I only watch older films, and the reason I do that is because they're not trying to shove a message down your throat.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, here we go. Grok. I was watching a video about a guy who was how come Steven's here? Where did you get the invite from?
You put the link in the chat. There you go.
No, it wasn't for everybody. That was for like. That was for
It looks like you're going to have a full house. You have Stephen and Mark and Cathedra. She shows up.
I don't know where Mark's gone because Mark ain't here. Mark, get your ass back here, mate.
Mark, are you here, Mark?
Yeah, Mark.
Yeah, and I don't see
where you gone? I was just too busy setting things up and saying hello and that, mate. I was going to bring you on in a sec. God, jeez, come on, man. Come on, sort it out. Sort yourself out, mate. Come on now. Where was I? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so
Grok.
I was talking about Grok, and this guy asked some fundamental questions, right? Only using forgetting all about hyperbole and stories and make believe and stuff like that. Only using science, logical thinking. There's a few other things that he's actually got a proper criteria that he asks every time. And asked about dinosaurs existing alongside man, and he asked about God. And you'd be absolutely astonished at the result. Yeah, it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Well worth a visit if you're into that sort of thing, guys. You know, if you're into, he's just started a new series.
Yeah, I'll check that out.
This sort of thing.
Thanks for the recommendation, Lee.
I shall yeah, hang on. I shall show you the channel so you can look for yourself, kind of thing. It's this guy here, and it is Answers in the Genesis Canada. Answers in the Genesis Canada. So yeah, so here he's a smart bloke. He's not a crazy. He's very intellectual, very like and like I said, he asks. I don't want to play it because I don't want to spoil it for everybody. Yeah. But yeah, it's very intriguing. It is very intriguing. So yeah, check him out, guys. I'd check him out if I were you.
I'll look into that.
Yeah, he's a Canadian guy, but he's smart. He's not stupid, and what it is he talks about is very interesting. Like I said about the dinosaurs thing is amazing, because we go by the whole you know, we know what they look like because of bones and everything, and all these stories must be because they found bones as well, or fossils or whatever, and you know, but they're proving that that's not what it is at all. It's because at one point, and like a lot of tribes do, messages follow down through the history of their families and stuff, and their traditions and stuff. Yeah. So if that happens for thousands of years, and they were talking about how they used to hunt these things or run alongside them, whatever, hunting, you know, and it's just mad. It's just absolutely crazy. Well worth the watch. Both of them videos that I watched today are absolutely brilliant. Hello, Samo. How are you doing? So yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, hey, Samo. Well, with that said, I'm going to have to get on out here and make a bottle.
Well, I was expecting that any second, mate. Yeah, I was expecting that. What do you want?
Getting
you ain't
close
been
to
around for
bedtime.
months.
Yeah,
My Scottish brother. Much love to you and Lee and Mike and everybody else in it. Hopefully Mike makes it back. We're going to listen in the background. But everybody have a lovely evening. God bless. Love each and every one of you. Lee,
see you
much
later,
love
mate.
to you, my brother.
Take care,
See
my
you,
buddy. Peace and love, man.
We'll see
Peace
you
and
Thursday.
love.
Love, peace, and chicken grease.
Steve Stockton, everybody. Steve Stockton. See you later, mate. No,
See you
get
later.
out. Go away. You bother me. That was great timing, that one. Oh, yes. Mark, where'd you go? Mark's run away. I don't know why he ran away. I don't know why he ran away. Oh, must have scared him off. I am a scary character. You can't blame me. He's probably got a crappy. Tales told in the dark. Oh, hello, Cassie. How are you doing? Ah, Mark. There he is. Here, Mark. You missed your Mark. Mark. I was just about to bloody bring you on then and all. You didn't even know. I don't know. Have I got to send you the link again, have I? I have, haven't I? I've got to send you the link.
Well,
let's try this again. You must already have the link, Mark. Have you got that? Did you copy the link, Mark, or not? If you need me to send it again, I'll send it, because that's just the kind of guy I am. What is that? Yes, you want me to send it, or yes, you've got the link? I mean, help me out here, dude. Help me out. I suppose I'll soon know if he doesn't come up. Yes, please. Okay. I get that. Yes, please. Okay. Oh, stop sharing stupid things, Lee. Didn't mean to share that, did I? I didn't know that. So where you been anyway? I noticed you dropped your membership again, eh? Yeah.
Mate, no, Lee, I keep
Dumped
forgetting.
me.
No,
dumped
Lee.
me and ran off. Yeah, no,
Lee.
it's fine, mate.
Lee,
That's fine.
no, I keep forgetting about needing to pay
Keep
stuff and
forgetting
that.
we're not in love anymore.
Mate, it's just, you know what my head's like.
Yeah, yeah. You're like a
Mate, do you know
single-celled
what?
organism, ain't you? Eh?
Aye, that
You're
is.
like a single-celled organism.
Aye.
Right, here we go. There you go, Mark. Here, Mark. There you go, Mark.
No, my head's like a flipping.
Well, they don't
Jelly
call you
donut.
Melonhead for nothing, mate, do they, mate? You know.
Aye. It's like a jelly donut.
Yeah, jelly donut. Yeah, that's the other one. Yeah, yeah. But careful. You can't be taking insults, mate. That's That's racist.
I know. That's racist. Stop being racist.
I'm just doing that little black kid that does that. Ain't you seen that? A meme that everybody uses. That's racist. He says. It's brilliant.
Mate, do you know what?
I don't know.
End of the day, right?
Yeah.
I am who I am.
Oh,
No
yeah.
matter what.
I thought you were someone else. Well, I was hoping you were someone else, but no, it happened to be you. Without even an invite, he just comes in whenever he wants, willy-nilly.
Mate, it was on the screen, so.
Yeah, but it was because Mark asked me for it. If you was here, you'd have known. Yeah. I don't invite just anybody up, mate. I invite people up that are going to keep the buzz going. Do you know what I mean? Not like tank me show. You know? People run away. You come in, mate. Everybody runs off.
Mate, I can easily go.
Well, you're here now, ain't you? I've got a pub with you now, haven't I? God.
Cheeky sod.
Yeah, I'm cheeky Lee. Right, cheeky Lee. Right, where is that blooming Mac? Here, Mac! I'm giving you the bloody link.
What
Come
up,
on now.
Ted? How you doing?
Anyway, you're not even in the chat. Where are you in the chat? I didn't see you in the chat. Have you been secretly watching without being in the chat then? Mm-hmm. You girl. There's no kidding me, Samo. It's just a fully fledged manling.
Oh, Lee.
A manling, that's me.
Yeah, Lee, you better not.
Man-child.
Yeah, you better not that girl thing, you know?
Why? Why am I not allowed to call you a girl, mate? Listen, if some bloke, mate, with muscles and a beard is allowed to call himself a girl, I'm allowed to call you a girl. It's all good.
Because it's racist.
Oh, yeah. That's racist!
Oh.
Yeah, it's like this, right? It's like, what the bloody hell?
No. What the? Oh, mate.
I see. I don't know where Mark's gone, but I'm going to delete that thing off the screen now because I don't want every Harriet, Tom, Dick, and Jolly whoever to come on. You know what I mean?
Mate, honestly, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You seen half the stuff that's going on lately?
So where the hell is Kafida? It's Mobile Mark! Hello, Mobile Mark!
Hello. How you doing?
You finally got on there, mate, eh? Look at you and your steamroller there. Look, everybody. Look, he's got his steamroller around.
I got a bit of a surprise for you because I'm actually away. I'm not at work. On a place called Toowoomba in Queensland, Australia. And right now we're about 20 minutes west of Toowoomba. And we're doing a rally, a big show here. And we have we've lost a few now because they've gone home, but we've got a bunch of engines from around Australia, down in South Australia have come up, people from Tasmania have come up, New South Wales and Queensland. So behind me, there's our roller. Hey, Mark, come here.
Oh, we got another Mark. All right,
Yeah,
Mark.
we got another Mark. You know,
Good
this is
day,
my-
Mark. How's it going,
Hi,
Mark?
buddy.
You all right, Mark?
How you going? Mark's a Yorkshireman.
You from
I'm a
Yorkshire?
Fella Pom.
All right, that's all right then, isn't it? Eh? That's lovely.
Yeah, we talk proper from up Yorkshire.
Aye, bloody right you do, son. Yeah.
You bloody tell it, man. You can tell it off your Yorkshireman right away.
It were lovely to have a chat with you. Anyway.
Cherenade is a Scotsman.
Yeah. Let's not
Anyway.
talk about him. He's a waste of space, mate.
You trust that you get.
We don't care about the bloody Scots, mate.
Hey, trust that you
Over behind me, there's a bunch of more engines, all portable steam engines. Now, I must point out to your audience that all these steam engines that are here, both mobile and portable. So I'll give an example of a portable over here.
We're talking 18th century here as well. We
19th century, turn of the century.
Early turn of the century, yeah. 18th,
So
19th.
these are all examples from your part of the world. They're manufactured by Leeds, Alchin, Aveling and Porter, all that sort of stuff. So there's a portable steam engine.
Look
So it's a
at
steam
that.
engine, but it can't propel itself like the steamroller. And at the front,
No, that's an engine. It's to you put a belt on it and drive other machinery and stuff. That's what you do with that.
Well, we got a small one over here. We got another English manufacturers, Clayton and Shuttleworth, well represented, Wallace and Stevens. There
Look
you go.
at
There's a little,
that. Oh,
and
it's
that's
beautiful,
hooked up-
isn't it? Look at that.
that's hooked up
What-
to
what
to
yeah,
a
there you go. It's doing a wood turning or whatever. Yeah.
pumpkin slicer, actually.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got a heap of engines here, and I just thought you guys would like to see that because we've got a damn lot of machines here, and we've been doing this for the last when we start Friday or something like that, and we've been going, and we're going to finish on Sunday. This is a really big event. I'll just go around. You might be able to see. No, you probably can't see. Oh, behind me. Let me get the sun behind me. So on this trailer here.
Because your one's more like a tractor puller, isn't it? It's like it's a puller.
Yeah,
Your one is, yeah.
That's what they call a crawler. That
Yeah.
thing right there.
Yeah.
Right, that's on a trailer. That's getting towed around. So that's a steamroller there behind me.
Yeah.
And beautiful day here, as you can see. And all behind me is just
Oh,
engines.
look at them.
all
Look at the size
lined
of
up.
them chimneys as well. Look.
Yeah. There's a real
Look at that.
real big one here, which is not down in this area at the moment, but it's a crane engine built by John Fowler and Company, and it can lift 10 tons.
Whoa.
So we've got some real big examples, but
That's
over to my left here, that's can you see it all right? That's a Case. That's an American engine. There you go.
Oh, look at Ela. Look at that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Crazy.
that's what I've been
You've-
up to for the last
And you
week.
think as well that's all iron. That's all
Yes.
solid iron, mate. And that's it.
Yep.
It's all forged, isn't it? It's rather than pressed and stuff. It's just a mold, isn't it? The old school.
Well, a lot of castings, yeah. A lot of it's
Yeah.
machined. Back in the day when everything was,
Cast. Most things were cast back in the day,
Yes.
weren't they?
Yes, they were.
It wasn't until the modernisation of the steel industry that it started taking off to the modern era of how we know steel today.
Yeah.
I mean, you imagine if they had that tech back then, mate. They'd be bulletproof, wouldn't they? Because
That's right.
those sort of things, you got to be delicate with them as well, aren't you? Because they can crack quite easily, can't they?
They can, yeah, they can.
Yeah.
So right behind me, this is an example. This engine behind me, this is what they call a road locomotive.
Yeah.
And
More like a tractor.
Yeah, it's a big tractor.
A
And
big
it's-
tractor, yeah.
It worked all its life up here in this district, in the Toowoomba district, for the main roads. Once again,
Yeah.
a product of Leeds by John Fowler and Company. This one, it's
Yeah.
a big. Yeah.
Well, Leeds were a massive exporter of them, weren't they? Back in the
they
day.
sure were. So you can see here I am standing up against the wheel. So the wheel is as tall as me. I'm about 6 foot. There you go.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
Yeah.
the rear
Crazy,
driving.
isn't it? Look at
There you go.
us. Just the sheer weight of that is just incredible. When you're talking
And-
10 ton easy in your hand over.
Oh, it's about 18 on the road or something like that.
18, yeah, even more.
Where are we? Just over behind me there
Cheers, chair.
is a Foden, a well-known English manufacturer of Foden.
Yeah, I'm not clued up on those sort of things. I understand the mechanics. Well, I don't understand it all, but I understand a lot about metallurgy and stuff like that. I understand a little bit about it.
So pretty well everything I just showed you here, except for that little crawler tractor, that yellow thing. All of this here is all steam. It's all steam, and we've been going for the last.
Yeah, that's behind you. It's a little diesel thing. That is.
Yeah. That's a little Caterpillar.
Like
crawler.
a Caterpillar. Yeah.
Yeah, a very early one. Very, very popular back in the day. That's, what.
Yeah, I expect that was because they wouldn't have. That had been when the first diesel engines came out in use of those things, and that would have sold a few hundred. That was a few 100,000. That would have.
Well, this one, interestingly, it's got a pony motor, so it's got a little petrol engine. And you start it first, and you throw that lever to start the diesel engine.
Yeah, so it has to warm up to be able to warm the glowies up or whatever it's using.
Yep. So, yeah.
Well, and also to get the pressure up, isn't it? That's the other thing as well, isn't it?
Because back in the day, that diesel technology was around, but it's not
it's not like it is today. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, hey, look, that's what we've been doing, and we've been glamping, you could say. We hired a caravan to do this, and
damn right, mate. Yeah. Be posh about it.
This is the first time the wife and I have been away for a long time, and it's been good. It's been good.
It's great, mate. You get the added bonus of looking at the things you love, the things you're involved with, and having a little bit of a break from the the everyday day in day out thing. The trucking and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. It's been great.
Yeah, you're right there. You're right there, Ted. Fred Dibner would be proud, mate. Yeah. He was another one I used to watch. Right. I used to watch him religiously back in the day, in the 80s.
So I'll swing around. There's another two engines behind me, but the one on to my left here, I'll get a bit close. Looks a bit funny. This one's a French steamroller, mate. It's a Elbaray.
Oh, that's weird.
And this thing's pretty slow, but we do.
With the solid hubs as well. What's that about?
Just give it more weight.
Yeah.
Oh, they are hollow, but
they are hollow. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's about 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches thick. That. And
crazy.
The guys that own this live not far away, and we're going to go for a road run soon down to a place called Kingsthorpe. So where we are now, it's about 6 kilometres away. It'll take us about an hour and 10 or something to drive there on the steamrollers and that.
Nuts, man. Brilliant. I love it. I do. What was that? I missed that.
What did you miss?
Whatever it was that person said.
Oh, that's somebody walking by. So,
all right.
Yeah. They don't realise I'm on YouTube, but I'm just trying to make sure they don't, some people get a bit funny when they stick their face on a camera,
Oh, don't they just? They cry about it. You're in bloody public. There is no privacy in public.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? It just cracks me up with people. It's like, stop filming me. Stop walking up to the camera then, you idiot.
Yeah, exactly.
You haven't got the right. Yeah. I love that one. You haven't got the right to film me. Well, actually, you're wrong because you're in public. There is no such thing as privacy in public.
Yeah,
I just throw it back in their face and say, well, look, mate, Google knows everything more about you than what your government does.
Yeah.
I mean, you watch do you watch Charlie Veach?
Yeah, of course I watch Charlie Veach.
Right.
He's a bit antagonistic though. That's the only thing. He's very antagonistic, and I think he could do a better job not doing that. I also watch what's his name? The other matey with the nose. The other lad that.
DJ Media.
Yeah, I prefer the bodyguard. He's just a better kettle of fish, mate. He is.
Aye, Fred's good.
Yeah,
But hang on,
amazing, mate.
see that DG Media?
DGE Media, yeah.
Yeah, even he was up in Edinburgh.
Was he? That's up to him, innit? They were in Southampton too. They were in They were in Southampton a couple of weeks ago, looking at the migrant hotels.
I mean, mate, it's just mental. So it's when
Yeah.
it's not fucking groupie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Anyway.
better.
That's better, mate. That's better. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah,
What's
that's better. Here's our fellow Yorkshireman.
How you going?
All right, mate. Lovely. Having a cup of tea, are we?
Yeah, we are. He
Hey,
made, he
cup of
made
tea.
one.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, he made one for me. It's probably gone cold by now.
That's what out there in that sun. Shush.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
Oh, yeah, it's
Proper Yorkshire
Oh,
tea.
look at that.
Yeah,
Oh,
look
mate,
at
okay,
that,
the Yorkshire
Bit of
tea.
Yorkshire tea. Can't
Not
go
Yorkshire
bloody
tea,
wrong.
really. It's
So.
not made with Yorkshire water, is it?
Oh, that's,
Yeah, can't
hang
go
on.
wrong with that, mate. Can't go wrong.
It's
I bet
cold.
that's still.
We should have been fucking
That's not going
hey.
to be cold, is it? That's not going to
Hey,
be cold.
I'm talking to a fellow POM here, trying to open the lines of communication.
Hey,
How dare you?
Windy in Australia, I reckon.
Yeah, Mark. I like your cup, by the way.
My what?
I'm not amused.
Oh,
I like
yeah,
his
oh,
cup.
yeah.
The
Look,
flying
Yeah,
squirrel
trains, mate.
thing.
Trains.
Trains.
But
all
they're
sorts of
old school. They're old school trains.
Yeah,
that,
they're
mate.
the trains
They're
going-
proper.
Stop museum, that.
He
Look
brought
at
that. He brought that back when he went to see his mum a while back
Don't railway museum.
from the York Railway Museum. And we even
Oh,
look. I tell you what,
trains.
I had,
Yeah,
to,
Lee.
I had to go earlier, but we cooked bacon and eggs on the shovel here. Look at this.
Damn straight, mate. Yeah. No graces, mate. No grace. Get on with it. Dirty it, dirty it up and that.
Who's this we were talking about? I cook bacon eggs on the shovel.
Yeah,
Yeah, mate.
Lee.
I'd cook on anything. I don't give a shit, me.
Nice.
I don't mind the
Mate,
dirtiness.
I like my trucks and that, right? But I do like my trains as well.
We're from South England, aren't you? We don't expect nothing else from down there,
Nah,
do we?
no, with no airs and graces, mate. No airs and graces. You know?
Look, hey guys, thanks for having me on. I'm going to rock and roll. We'll catch
Yeah,
up
no,
with you guys
it
later.
was a pleasure. It was a pleasure, Mark. Hey, Mark.
No,
it was great,
no,
Mark.
It's always great having a chat to you guys. I really enjoy it. It helps
Yeah,
me
man,
through the
you're
day.
always welcome. You know that, Mark. And like I said, you know I enjoy the old steamrollers and that. Like I
Yeah,
said,
mate. Yeah.
I love that sort of high engineering, like that precision engineering, but of the old school type. It's just so much more. You
That's
know,
it.
Like, with that lot, I mean, that is just so much more, especially when you're talking steam as well. It's also very bloody dangerous.
Here we go. Look, this is the builder's plate off the steamroller
Nice.
by
Nice
Royal
one,
Letters
man.
Patent, number
Oh,
10,
yeah.
8221. Aveling and Porter Limited, Rochester and Kent. There you go.
That's back in a time when it was an honour to have a royal stamp. Now,
Yes.
if we got a royal stamp, I'd throw it in the bin.
Yeah. Yeah. It's bloody crazy, isn't it?
How's it going over
Yeah.
there now? Anyway? How's it going over there with all the protests and shit?
Oh, it's brilliant.
Well,
Brilliant.
it's a bit the backside.
Big up
It's about
England,
time.
mate. That's
It's
what
about
I
time
say.
you stood up for yourselves over there.
Yeah, well, I'm sick of hearing about all this crap, like everybody just coming over willy-nilly and being given all the money in the world, but they'll leave our veterans on the street with nothing. Leave
Exactly.
the grannies, the grandmas and grandpas freezing in the winter, but they'll invite these bastards over, give them loads of money, give them a credit card, give them a phone, give them an Xbox, give them a PlayStation, give them 3 meals a day, give them a dentist, give them doctors and,
Yeah, and we've got
NHS, and get them a job as well and let them work. They're not even supposed to be working, not even supposed to be on the streets, let alone working.
The list goes on. The list goes on. The first asylum seekers, the first country they should go into, they can seek asylum there. But push them down the tunnel into England, we'll take them. The fucking idiots, they'll take them.
Yeah.
It's shit. It's completely shit.
Yeah, I'm sick of it, mate. I'm not the only one. When you that there's a problem when the normies stand up. That's when you know it's hit rock bottom.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, Lee,
the
don't worry.
normies,
It's happening up here in Israel, mate.
what they call the silent majority, when the silent majority stands up, you got a problem.
Yeah, that's it.
And
Even the
government-
Prime Minister's a fucking
Oh my God.
he's a
He's a
fucking
traitor.
dickhead.
He's an utter traitor.
If it gets any worse,
Sickly Starmer.
if it gets any worse, Lee, you'll have to come and live over here.
Mate, yeah. Well, you on the same path though, Mush.
Oh, I know, mate. I know.
You lot are all on the same path, mate.
Yeah.
I'd be thinking about that, you know.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're going to end up with sanctions on us from Trump, I reckon, mate. Because Starmer went over and lied to him, said, "Oh, we love freedom of speech over in our country. We do everything to protect it." No, you don't. No, you don't. You lie. You arrested a woman, put her inside for 3 years. She's out now, but for making a tweet, and yet a rapist, an immigrant rapist, is fine now. You get on the street. Another guy who just walks into a blind woman's house and had walked into 3 or 4 other houses before that as well, set free. Yeah, crack on. You just go on. They're scared to be called racist. No, what it is they're scared to be called racist. Well, it ain't about that. It's about them breaking the laws in the first place. They broke the law coming here, and they're breaking the law whilst they're here. Get out.
That's
it.
That's it.
When you hear this one, Mark, when you hear this one, right, on YouTube there was a guy at a protest, right? And he just all he said was, "I love bacon." Guess what happened?
Oh yeah, no, they arrested him.
He got arrested for loving bacon.
He got arrested and fined. I suspect he spent a few nights in Clink as well, just for saying he loves bacon.
Far out.
It's what we all have. It's what we all have in the mornings. You know, we all have that for breakfast in the mornings. You know, got to love your bacon.
I love bacon.
I think what we should do is we should make a bacon paint.
It's a joke.
and no, a bacon paint, right? And start painting the back of your vehicles with it, and start painting anything you can, like lampposts and stuff.
Oh no!
And these people were having to go at the flag, saying that everybody's far right. You're talking about women, right, with their children coming out and protesting. Like I said, once the silent majority stand up, mate, you got a problem.
Yeah.
I paint them red with a red cross on them. Get them down the streets.
Yeah.
Oh, you better watch it. You might get a police at your door for talking about Keir Starmer, you know.
They can go and get stuffed. I couldn't give a shit, mate.
It's a joke.
I couldn't give a flying shit. I couldn't give a flying shit. I'm English. This is England. We live here. They are guests. And even though they're infiltrators, they're not guests, because if you're a guest, you'd be invited. And though our government has
they're not
opened,
invited, are they?
Though our government has opened the gate and said, everybody's welcome, like that, you know what I mean, and giving them free money and free cards and everything.
How come I have to have a visa to come to your country then?
How come, well, like I said, how come there's homelessness in this country beyond belief from our own people, and yet they'll take foreigners in and put them in 4-star hotels with 4-star class and everything, and yet our veterans, like I said, are sleeping on the streets.
Yeah,
They've got our government has got no respect for their own people.
I think you need to write a protest song, Lee.
Yeah, I think I should, mate. Only it'd be like Starmer is a wanker.
When you hear this,
Is that someone knocking at the door? Oh, you probably get arrested now for that.
Yeah, they can do. I won't answer me fucking door. What they can do? Break it down for a fucking comment.
They'll shut down your YouTube.
No, hang on. I'll add to this. I'll add this to it. Starmer said we've got freedom of speech, so I'm just using my freedom of speech.
That's it.
Thank you, Starmer.
Mr. Guilfoyle.
Yes, mate.
I'm here on behalf of Sheffield Police. You're under arrest for freedom of speech.
Yeah. So go suck your mum.
No thanks.
Hey boys, I'm going to rock and roll. We got to do some.
Yeah, man. Now you crack on, Mac.
Loving maintenance. I appreciate you having us on and having a whinge.
He's got to do some work for once.
No, mate. No, you get on and do some bloody work, you lazy bastard.
No, not this lazy bastard. I've been working all morning.
No, not you. That bloody Aussie bloke. That bloody Aussie bloke.
Right there.
Shove a stick up his ass and get him on.
I need more than the bloody stick, I tell thee.
All right, Mark. All right, buddy.
Peace,
Right,
boys.
guys.
See you, boys. See you, guys. See ya. Nice talking to
Right.
you.
See you later. See you later. Tell her. See you later, Mark. Now get out. You bother me.
Yeah, mate, it's a joke now, isn't it?
Ah, it's a brave new world, mate. It's a brave new world. Yes.
It's
That's
even-
what we want.
Do you know-
Who needs English people, mate? Who needs them? Who
Right.
needs them? Only the whole bloody world.
Aye,
We've
but
only
you- mate,
brought
do you know
the
what the thing
world
is?
nearly
Mate.
everything that they know. But you know, you don't
Aye.
need it. You don't need us, mate. This is New Afghanistan. This is.
I know. Mate, do you know,
In
do you know
10
what
years'
it was,
time,
Wonder?
mate, in 10 years' time, the roads are going to be full of shit, right?
Right.
Because people just take a dump wherever they want. They'll
Exactly.
chuck all their rubbish on the street. I've seen fires being lit in the street, in normal streets, and that, you know, in a lot of these videos. Don't know if you've noticed that.
Aye,
But,
mate, I've been watching.
they
I've
have
watched a
no
lot.
respect. They have no respect for our customs, our way of being at all. They come over here and treat it like their shithole. They leave their shithole that they've ruined,
I
and
bet
then
hang
they
on,
come over
they-
here and
they
try
come
to do
over
it
here.
over here.
Aye, they come over here and like we see how we ham and oil and bacon. They'll go, oh no, you're not allowed, not allowed.
No, they're gonna try. They're gonna try and bring in their Sharia law as well, mate. They want that as well.
Aye, no, they can go and
Yeah, no, they're gonna try,
they can go
mate.
and
Trust me.
take a victory to that one.
Trust
But
me,
the thing
mate.
is, mate, do you know what it was, who the worst ones are?
Go on.
These ones that go free, the Palestine ones.
Oh,
them ones.
don't even say that on my channel.
Alright,
Don't even go there. No, I don't
Them,
want that said
them
on
ding
there.
dongs. I'll just say them ding
Yeah.
dongs, right?
Yeah,
They're
they're
the
all
worst.
ding dongs, mate.
They're the
They're all
worst.
ding dongs. They're all paid protesters anyway. Ignore them lot. They're just absolute liars, and they go everywhere because they're paid to. That's why
Aye.
they've got all signs that all match and all this crap, because it's organised. It's organised by someone who is basically agent provocateur, as they call it.
Yeah, because they're up here doing it as well, man. We're like, oh, chase yourselves.
Anywho. I thought I'd learn that one. Why not? Eh?
Right.
So, the needle pulling thread. Where is Kafida? I hope she's all right, because I ain't heard from her.
Yeah, I was going to say that too, but she? Usually she's biting at a jump to get in. So she is. She's always biting at a jump.
I just gave her a call as well, you know.
She's like, let me in. I'm a celebrity, let me in.
I'm like, where the hell is she? You know what I mean? It's like,
No.
oh, you're actually in the chat now, Mush. Look at you.
No.
And cheers for the couple of bucks, mate.
No bother, mate.
Cheers. I'm going to play a record. I'm going to play a really cheery, happy-go-lucky, funky track. No. I said happy and cheery, not deranged and freaky.
It's deranged.
She might be chasing kittens. You're not wrong there, mate.
Maybe we kittens and dogs. Or she might be having a wee migraine, you know?
Yeah, she might be asleep. Enjoy this for a minute. There you go. That was a nice little breakaway, wasn't it, from the normal?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Lee. Yeah, Lee.
Huh?
I've got something to tell you.
What's that?
Well, see.
You let one go, didn't you?
No. No, not yet. Not yet. See, a fortnight ago, I had
Hello,
a
Grey
little
Wolf
scary.
Hayden.
I had a little scare. No, just letting you know, right? My little tick went to 187 beats per minute.
That's because you do too much running around.
So,
I've told you to stop trying to get out of your chair and run around. I've told you this. A million times I've told you.
Right. So it was going that quick. Ended up in IC. Right.
Yeah.
For a couple of days, and then they kept an eye on it, and they says that I've got to go back and get wee checkups.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Sorry, I
remember,
was reading it at the same time.
Yeah,
I'm trying to keep
remember
up with the chat as well.
Right, remember I was saying to you how I was born with a hole in the heart.
Yeah.
So it does it, and when it goes sky high, I'm like, well done, Simo, well done.
Yeah, mate.
And keep
you
it up,
crack on,
keep
mate.
it up.
I'm on 3 years now, Mush. 3 years. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop,
Yeah, keep it up, and you can look as good as him.
I mean, I must admit, I do breathe better.
And you don't smell that horrible, dingy, smelly smoke, do you know?
Shut up, Mush. All right, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, that's not the problem.
It's bogging.
The problem is, if you don't smell it, you ain't got to smell it, have you? So shush, right?
Mate,
but it's not that. Us smokers, right? Because I can't say because I used to smoke the old wacky backy, mate, and I enjoyed it immensely for years and years. I just got to the stage where I got fed up waking up in the morning and coughing every morning, right? So I put a stop to it by going, right, that's enough. I've had enough. I had fun while it lasted, and that's it. But other than that, if I didn't wake up every morning coughing, I wouldn't have given up. So,
right. Well, right. What you're forgetting is, see how I said how we smell it's bogging, right? Remember, I grew up with, my mum and dad were smokers. I lived in a house with smokers, and it was bogging.
Yeah, well, you're not a smoker, so you wouldn't know. And when you're addicted, you're addicted. It's an issue. It's not.
I mean, the thing is that I don't smoke.
That's why a lot of. But listen, you got to understand. A lot of people started smoking at a very young age, right? And were influenced by the world because the world was telling them that's cool, man, right? So this is the thing, right? If you're not influenced, you've got away with it, right?
Oh, yeah,
look, Grey Wolf quit after 59 years.
Wow.
I quit after, what am I now? I'm 57, right? So I quit after, 55 years? No.
54.
It's coming up on 4 years. I'm coming up on 3 years on January. So January will be... And I didn't give up, like, New Year's Eve or nothing like that. It's just, it happened to be in January, you know. I went over Christmas, had a good time at Christmas and New Year, and then I thought, I've had enough now. And there's one day I just stopped, and that's literally it.
Good.
I didn't have to make any life changes or anything like that, or like start. I never ever trusted vapes anyway, because I think that was the company's way of, because the cigarette smokers were dropping in their number. They had to find a way to keep people addicted to something, or like smoking something, so they could make money. And I think they introduced a lot of this vaping idea, you know. And they're worse. They found out now that they're worse. Some of them things are worse for you than smoking. You'd have been better off smoking. How about that?
Especially when they blow up in your face.
Well, it's because there's no regulation on them things.
And because if you heat them up.
The only safe vape is the water vapor ones. Yep, strong willpower. Yep, same as me. I woke up one day and just didn't smoke. Literally, that was it. It wasn't like a thing. Is I've been thinking about it in my head for years and years and years, saying I really do need to pack this crap in. You know what I mean? Because as well, I'm immune to weed. I could literally, you could just keep giving me it, and it, you know, I just stay in. And once I get to a level, that's it. I peter out, and that's it. I don't get any nuttier or any, you know, it does nothing more. It stops, you know.
No, good on you, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, I never needed patches or anything like that.
Strong-willed, mate. That's what you are, strong-willed.
Yeah, but it took me a few years to get the will. That's the problem. Because at the end of the day, when you're addicted, it's a mental thing. Because it's not a mental thing, sorry. It's an actual physicality. Because what cigarettes do, right, or tobacco, what that does, I'm not talking about weed, because weed doesn't do any of these things to you. It's anybody that says they're addicted to weed, they're a liar, because you cannot get addicted to weed. Yeah. It's impossible, right? But cigarettes, I used to use tobacco in my J's, you know what I mean, in my joints. So it was the tobacco that I was addicted to. So what happens is your brain, when you start smoking cigarettes, makes these little nodes, and those little nodes become dependent on, like your body's dependent on vitamin C and vitamin A and all the rest of the things. Your brain makes a little node that says, I need tobacco, right? Well, it's the nicotine. So you seek it. Your brain says, it's time for my nicotine. I need my nicotine. It's a brain thing because you've actually messed with your brain, basically.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I stopped it all. Sam. I stopped it all. But I must admit, you know, occasionally, but I'm talking super occasionally, I will have a little go on my pipe. And, you know, if someone pops around, they got a little bit. But it's so infrequent now, it just doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It just doesn't matter. And I'm not talking about tobacco, I'm talking about the greenery. Because I don't care what anybody says, I'll always stick up for people that do the greenery as well. What do you mean, ooh? Do you take paracetamol?
No.
Do you take paracetamol? People have died taking paracetamol, mate. No one's died taking cannabis. Yeah, there you go. So, shush.
But it makes you go a wee bit schizophrenic.
No, it does not. Where'd you get that from?
It does mean,
you're like them old grannies. You're like them old grannies of years ago that used to say, and they used to do those adverts where, this is you on cannabis, and they'd show someone melted on the sofa and stuff. It does nothing like that at all.
No,
you wouldn't even know. If I was sat here now, stoned, you would not know.
I would do it too. I would do it too.
How would you tell? You would not be able to tell one little bit. What?
How would you?
Exactly, how would you tell?
There's people in my family.
You would not have a clue much if I was sat here stoned out of my head. You wouldn't have a clue. Because I am never any different than I am right now. My demeanour doesn't change, mate. I've always been this fucking lunatic. What are you on about?
The way you speak, you're like,
it doesn't change your personality. Listen, it doesn't change your personality, save making you bloody go to sleep. It doesn't change your personality. It's not alcohol.
See if I say to you, it makes you go a wee bit do-wally. Maybe because it ended up in the lunatic hospital.
Obviously, because they already had loony problems in the bloody first place. They say that. If you've already got issues up there, mate, you shouldn't be taking stuff like that. All normal people, mate. Look,
Well,
yeah, listen, you need to go out and do a little bit more research, because you know nothing. That's why they've made it legal in so many countries now. Because they know it doesn't do that. It was all fallacy. And it's all about the government trying to because they couldn't tax it. That's where it all started. Mish, you need to learn a bit more history, Mush.
mate, no, mate.
Anywho, getting back to normality. Getting back to normality before you rudely started attacking the idea, right? You've never taken it. No one's ever tried to force you to take it. So your hatred or your disdain for it and disdain for anybody that uses it is unfounded because you don't know, because you've never tried it. So you don't know what it's like. And you saying it drives people loony, you've got no right to say that. You've never seen anybody loony from it. Because I can tell you now, you've probably met thousands of people in your life that smoke weed around you, and you wouldn't even know they're stoned. Wouldn't even know. It's a functional thing. You can still function perfectly fine. It doesn't treat you. Your brain doesn't go skew with like it does with alcohol. See, that's what the uneducated do. They just make these bold accusations that they listen to the media and shit about it.
No, Lee, I don't listen to that stuff. I know it from fact because A, my brother used to smoke it. B, my sister used to smoke it. My cousin smoked it.
See,
so,
now
and I know what it's like.
Now, listen though, but now in America, because they can tax it, they're happy to let you have it. Funny that, innit?
But the thing is, there's people in my family that still smoke it and see they smell it, it makes me sick.
Yeah, but that's just your opinion about the smell of it. You can't make an opinion about the effects of it because you've never been affected by it.
But mate, I've seen people with it. I've seen my sister, when she goes with it.
Most people, if you noticing anybody other than mellow, they're not on weed. If you're seeing people that aren't giggly, laughy, hungry, or sleepy, they're not on weed. End of.
I'd run something else.
What? I think the best idea, right, for you to do is, number one, get yourself educated before you go on a tirade about things you don't know. I think that's the best idea. Because you seem to be very angry about it. But you don't have to be angry about it.
I'm not. I just don't like to smell it.
I know, but you're disparaging anybody that has done or does it. You are. You were disparaging people for taking it. It's been in medical use for thousands and thousands of years, mate. And it was only a government that made it illegal. It's no worse for you than picking up a tomato and eating a fucking tomato. You need to do a bit more research, mate.
People always have their opinions.
Clue. Yeah, but you're just talking
Mate,
words.
people don't always have their opinions.
You're not talking from a scientific point of view. You're talking from a feelings point of view. It's not about your feelings, how you feel about it. It's about what the medical evidence is. And the medical evidence is not what you're saying. That's what I'm telling you. You're making me go bloody passionate, trying to bloody educate you when you're not willing to listen. You've just got this, I don't like the smell of it, so it must be bad. That's just an opinion, a feeling. That's not evidence. Yeah, most people smoke it for the munchies. You're right, much. But you know what I used to smoke it for? The music, mate. Because whenever I'm stoned, I'm not talking to you as well, by the way. I'm talking to Samo. The reason I did weed for years is because it's brilliant for music. It just is. I'm not gonna deny that. It's absolutely brilliant. If I'm drunk, I do nothing. But if I've been smoking the old wacky, mate, that's when I've written some of my best stuff. That is. Blue Chicken, how you doing? Good to see you. So yeah. Yeah, there you go. Helps me focus. Yeah, there you go. See, unless you know it, unless you've been on it, you've got no room to no. I said the same thing to a copper once. Right, a copper came in and said, is that cannabis I can smell? I went, yeah. He said, you know, it's not good for your brain. I said, have you ever had a go? He said, no. I said, what do you know then? You ain't got an opinion. You ain't got a right to an opinion. You ain't got a clue. Oh, I know the medical evidence. Said, no, you don't. You know the propaganda is what you know. And that's exactly what you were talking about, Charanator. The propagandic, you know, oh, the government says it's bad, it must be bad. No. Well, that's what you do. That's what you were doing, Mush. You were disparaging the idea of anybody doing it.
No,
but
I never said the government. I never said the government says it's bad.
What about? Okay, then let's do this one then. Okay, so how do you feel about alcohol with people?
It's their choice.
So that's the right. That's the right for people. Right. Why is that? Is that because it's legal or what? What's the reason behind that?
What's the reason behind it?
Yeah, what's the reason behind you being okay with someone doing that? Tell me that. Because I'll tell you something.
But if they're going to drink
alcohol.
Listen. No.
Alcohol has killed more people than cannabis has never killed anyone.
What has we? And what has?
What you saying about it for then? That's what I'm saying to you. You'll find with people drinking alcohol and ended up killing themselves on that. Because you don't like the smell of cannabis, as far as you're concerned, it's evil. And anybody that does it is off their nut. Or crazy, as you say. They go loony.
Mate, I know alcohol kills people, because remember it killed my dad?
Well, there you go. And yet you're saying that it's fine for people to get pissed out of their head every day.
Right? Because my mum and dad...
But weed is somehow really bad. That's why I said you need to educate yourself before you open your mouth much. You know what I mean? If you ask anybody in the chat what is worse, alcohol or weed, I'll bet you I know the answer. You know what I mean? That's what I said, Mosh. Don't get into an argument about something you don't understand or you don't know enough about. It's never a good idea. If you don't know anything, don't have an opinion.
Lee, since I was young, my mum fella smoked. Right? Since I was young, my mum fella drunk. So I didn't know a wee bit about it. I've lived through it. I've lived watching fights, battering.
Yeah, well, like I said, I was brought up by an alcoholic mother, Mush. It's not like I don't know. I've told you this. You're not the only one in the world that's had alcoholic parents, mate. You know? It's not just a Charanator thing, you know? Hang on, and you also, what's this? And you also have soda, which, yeah, exactly. Soda is just gross. Like I said, I don't do fizzy drinks. I only ever have like orange juice or bloody water or coffee. And now it's even cold coffee. I don't really have hot coffee anymore. I haven't had hot coffee for ages. One of the number one causes of heart disease. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, soda's really bad. That's the new epidemic, is that? It's soda. Well, there's a nipper down the road, right? He used to be in our band, yeah, in Newton's Descent, yeah? And he was skinny as you like. And then over about a period of 5 years, he's autistic as well, so he does have his difficulties, but the only thing he will drink is fizzy drinks, right? And because of that, he's put on about 15 stone. Right. So he is now absolutely, he's a massive lad, he is huge. He's tall and absolutely huge. And that is because all he drinks is soda. So he's going to end up diabetic, have all sorts of heart problems and everything. Now those things, right? Now you look at that and look at weed, right? Yeah, weed smells. All right, okay. But does weed give you any heart problems? No. Does it give you any brain problems? No, unless you smoke it before you're 19, and then it can give you psychosis, slight psychosis. But then they've also proven that if you've already got psychosis in you, then it doesn't matter whether you smoke weed or not, you're going to end up psychotic anyway. You know, if you've got these underlying things, then they're already there. Whereas weed does not cause them. It doesn't cause heart disease. It doesn't cause brain malfunctions. It doesn't cause, if anything, look at Parkinson's. People are shaking like hell with Parkinson's. Take weed and the shakes stop. And that's not the only thing it helps with. There's many. Look at the write-ups about what cannabis helps with. You'll be well surprised, mate. Well surprised. Put it this way: alcohol doesn't do any of the things, anything. All it does is makes things worse. It's like when people get depressed. If they smoke cannabis, they're not as depressed. But if you drink alcohol, you get more depressed. You know? Yeah, well, I have, John. Like I said, I smoked for years. I smoked weed for years. See how many people need pre-boarding on scooter. Playing devil's advocate. Why? Where's that then? I know you're all right. Mate, freedom of speech, mate. Say what you want. You know what I mean? Oh, hello, Charinator's disappeared then. Yeah, but anxiety attacks, right? Anxiety attacks. You've already got that disposition for anxiety. I never ever suffered paranoia, anxiety, and nobody I've ever known has ever suffered those things. Like the medical advice, the medical thingy says, if you start smoking cannabis at an early age, and before your brain is fully formed, which is actually longer than 19, they say you should not smoke before you're 19, but I think the brain doesn't fully form until you're in your 20s, right? But that's a medical argument, right? But anxiety is something that's caused by your mental capacity to be able to deal with certain things, right? So if you're not strong-minded enough to deal with certain things, the likelihood is you're going to suffer from anxiety, okay? And if you're a kind of person that's a bit flaky like that, no disrespect to people, but if you haven't got the strength to be able to push through a situation, you're going to suffer with things like that, and like depression and all those things. It's not their fault. But some people just haven't got the capacity to be able to deal with things, and therefore shouldn't be doing weed, you know? And then it's blamed on the weed. It's not the weed, it's the person that's already got the issues. And all the weed has done is just is help them enhance it. You know? Anywho. Bloody hell, Charinator, what'd you kick yourself out for? Spat your dummy out again, did you? There you go, be quick. As soon as you're in, I'm going to get rid of it. Yeah, exactly. Some people just don't have the mental strength. It's not their fault necessarily, but they're the type of people that shouldn't be doing things like weed because they haven't got the mental fortitude to do you know, my older brother, God bless him, he's gone now, but he used to carry around a party bag back in the 80s and 90s, right? And what he called a party bag was literally a little brown like leather bag he used to have, right? And it used to have all the naughty things in it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go into it, Rob. He had all the naughty things in it. And we're talking, you know, psychoactive drugs and stuff. You know what I mean, right? He had a proper party bag, you know. He's, you know, Mandy, whiz, whatever, you know, he had it in there, right? But like I said, he never suffered psychosis of any kind because he wasn't that character. He was someone that was forthright and could handle himself and knew his own mind. And that's the other thing. If you know yourself and you know you're comfortable with yourself and you haven't got all these hang-ups with oh, this hurts my feelings and that hurts my mental capacity and this hurts me and this and these people annoy me and these people, you know, Karen, you know, the Karen scenario. If you're a person that's quite forthright and like, you know, no, this is the way it is, I'm all good. You're never going to have those sort of problems because you haven't got them underlying, you know? They're not underlying issues. Isn't that right, Sharon Ayer? Not that you know.
That's true, mate, that's true.
Like I said, you've already got underlying issues. This is why you don't do things, and you've actually made the right choices, right?
Exactly.
No disrespect to you, but your mental capacity, you would do yourself no favours drinking alcohol or doing weed. I would never. And the other thing is, I would never advise anybody to do any of these things anyway.
Well,
I did it, and that's me sticking up for me.
Yeah, see, with me, right before, as I said, before my dad passed away because of the alcohol stuff and that, right? I would drink, see, the smaller faces. I would drink them, but maybe two, and then get into drinking iron brew. That's the way I would drink with me. But then after my dad went, I was like, no, I'm not going to drink alcohol at all because I know what happens.
Yeah.
And that's my reason. That's my logic and reason for it. And I never kept myself out. What happened was I went to shut down something on the other screen, and the screen.
Who's got the bag?
Yeah, it was going dead weird. I was like, I'll need to jump out quickly.
It was my brother that used to. My older brother, he's passed away. He passed away last year. But back in the 80s and 90s, he used to carry around a little party bag, as he used to call it, and it was just a bag full of different brands. You know, you'd have acid and ease and a bit of whiz and stuff. And he'd have a lot of things. He'd never smoked anything though. Never ever. My brother never smoked anything. But he was into the harder drugs. Me, all I ever did was a bit of weed.
No. And what you said, Lee, the thing.
My brother was way worse than me with the drugs.
Yeah. What's what you said about how, like, with me, with drinking weed, I happen to be good for me because as we know, we like get underlying issues.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because you've already got these underlying issues. It's no good for anybody like you. You have to be strong-minded to be able to do things like weed and stuff. Because if you're a sort of person that's already paranoid about like someone beating you up around the corner or someone looking at you across the road or any of these weird things, it's gonna play on your mind even worse. You know, it's never a good idea to be doing drugs or alcohol or anything like that if you've got no disrespect, a weak disposition. That's not me disparaging someone with a weak disposition, although nowadays, you know, there's a lot of soy men, you know what I mean, beta males as we call them, you know, that are like more girly than girl, you know, and those sort of people have got a problem with everything. So if they did a bit of weed, they'd probably have an even bigger problem then because their mental capacity shouldn't be doing it, you know, at the end of the day. Whereas if you're a person, like I said, who's forthright and you're fine with yourself, you're not scared of yourself, you're not scared of your own shadow, and you don't see hatred in everything. You look around and you don't see, no, that person's racist, that person's sexist, shut up, right? If you're just a person who just gets on with life in and out every day, you can sit there and have a few J's, mate, and most of the time you don't even realise you're stoned. It's like, oh, I'm stoned, I forgot about that. Yeah, do you know what I mean? It doesn't create psychosis. You already have psychosis if that's what it's doing. You know? Anywho, enough of the cannabis talk. You know what I mean? It's just too much, isn't it? Too much, mate. You know?
Too much.
Drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. Up to you, mate. Hello, Judy. How you doing?
Lee.
And
Hence why the
hello,
verb.
Marcel. How you doing? Marcel Metley. How you doing, mate? But yeah, like I said,
Anywho.
it's one thing to be upset with someone. Yeah, one thing to hold a grudge over one mistake. Oh, one mistake isn't much to make. It's one mistake, and you're sorry. You're so sorry, but it's just the calm before the storm. Someday the clouds will break so that the sun can shine. Ain't it something to be in love with someone? Ain't it shameful when they do the dirty deed? Oh, that's one mistake, a mistake you can't afford to make. A big mistake. Now you've blown away the trust, but it's just the calm before the storm. Someday the clouds will break so that the sun can shine. But it's just the calm before the storm. Someday the clouds will break so that the sun can shine. It's just the calm before the storm. Someday the clouds will break so that the sun can shine. tried before. But it never mattered. Fate was in charge. Felt my life was shattered. There's my UFO. Woo. Say my UFO. Yeah, it's mine. That is. I own that. Yeah. But no, that's the UFO. I had my main one that I caught flying over my house. Cheek of it. Absolute cheek of it.
Bet you happy spooky when you seen that.
Sorry?
I bet you happy spooky when you seen that.
No, I didn't really have any thoughts on it. I don't go nuts over these things like that. I just find it intriguing. I don't get scared like that with things like that. I just think it's nuts and unusual.
No.
Fortify my position. I'm digging in for the long haul. And I've never been good at quitting, 'cause I've always seen the positive side. I can't give my approval, just step aside and watch you destroy your life. I can only offer comfort day and night, if that's alright. Your love for life is in remission. Your tired heart feels the strain, and I've never been good at quitting, but it's hard to see the positive side. I can't give my approval, just step aside and watch you destroy your life. I can only offer comfort day and night, if that's alright. I can't give my approval, just step aside and watch you destroy your life. I can only offer comfort day and night, if that's alright. I can't give my approval, just step aside and watch you destroy your life. I can only offer comfort day and night, if that's alright. fortify my position. I'm digging in for the long haul. Woo! 35 minutes if you want more time, guys, because we've reached one goal so far. Got to hit that 5 if we're going to do another hour. But I don't really mind either way. If you can, you do. If you can't, oh well, never mind.
Yep, exactly.
You know how it is. You know how it is.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Don't forget extra tomato. Yeah, exactly. What's that to throw at me for crappy singing? Yeah, they have a tomato. You shit, get off! Oi, Lee, get off! I know how you feel. It's all right. No, it's fine. No. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it.
Instead of tomato, I'll fling about a tomato ketchup to you.
I prefer brown sauce, so shut up. Hey, yeah, see?
Do you know, mate? Brown sauce, I'm not too keen on, right? But see the kind of curry brown sauce.
Oh yeah, I know the curry sauce. Yeah, that's nice.
That's
that
nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's sweet.
The HP one you're on about, yeah?
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it's all right. Depends on what you have it on, though.
Yeah, but it's weird. I'm not, as I said, I'm not very keen on brown sauce. But that one, oh, that's nice.
Okay,
that's nice.
All right. Well, that's entirely up to you, mate. Innit? You know what I mean? No one's forced
No,
you to like ketchup more.
No, it's just I don't know what it is. It's and yeah, ketchup's nice.
I'm just being a typical dick, mate. It's all fine.
Yeah.
No, that's not me, mate. That's not my nature, mate. You know.
Don't talk pish.
No. I'd never do that, mate. No. It's not the kind of guy I am. You know.
And my name's Pinocchio. You know.
What's that?
And you're not a liar, but my name's Pinocchio. Mm.
Right. Okay. How many other people then have been to Sagittarius A on Elite Dangerous, eh? I bet there's no one that I know. Yeah, Stag tried to join me on his. We started this journey off together, right, to get to Sagittarius A, which is in the center of the galaxy, right, on Elite Dangerous.
Good place, Sagittarius.
And he lasted a week and then blew up, and then he didn't try again. then he tried again, and he didn't even get as far as he got the time before that, and then he gave up.
Diesel.
So, but I got all the way to Sagittarius A. Well, you've seen the map earlier on here with all the bookmarks. And that's yeah.
Sagittarius is a good place.
No, it's not, mate. It's a massive, great, super black hole.
I know it is.
Right. You ain't been there though, have you, on Elite Dangerous, have you? You can't even fly the ships, can you?
Exactly, I can't fly ships.
Most people that get on there just go, duh, and their brain just falls out of their head, and then that's
right.
it. It's not a game, you see, it's a simulator. It's a space simulator.
No.
So, you're flying a simulated ship.
No. Leave it, start signing you.
What starts? I'm a Leo, mate.
Well, do you know what I'm
You're an idiot.
No, do you know what start signing I'm
What? Go on, if you believe in all that. Go on, what?
I'm a Sagittarius.
You're a saggy hairy ass, are you?
Yeah, I'm a Sagittarius.
Yeah, saggy hairy ass.
Hence why I said the Sagittarius is a good place.
Yeah, I knew what you was trying to say, mate, and I wasn't going to bite, but, you know, you still made me say it in the end. Do you know, funny thing is, right, we have our disagreements now, but 90% of the people that I actually get on with happen to be Sagittarius. My old guitarist, Larry, he was Sagittarius.
Right.
My friend called Jane, she's Sagittarius. Her brother's Sagittarius as well.
Right.
There's been quite a few people. Them and Cancerians I get on with for some reason, if you want to talk about that, like that.
It's weird that some star signs got on pretty well with each other.
What's that?
It's mental how some star signs got on pretty well with each other.
Yeah, I'm one of them floating sort of ones though, but there's only so many types of people that can tolerate me because I'm a bit in your face, and people mistake confidence for arrogance. That's the problem.
Right.
I've always suffered that problem though, because I'm confident. People think I'm arrogant. It's not arrogance. It's just confidence. You know, I'm confident with myself. I know who I am. I know what I want. I know what I like. I know what I don't like. And because I'm not very indecisive about things. You know, I'm either yes or no. You know.
No.
And yes, I will agree. There's a bit of the star signs that works. Like I am quite a proud person, but I don't live in pride. If you know what I mean. I don't give two shits about pride. You know, your pride gets damaged all the time if you're gonna live on pride. You know, it's one of the deadly sins. Anyways, I'm definitely not into that. You know.
No, mate. No,
but there's nothing wrong with being confident. There's nothing wrong with being forthright and all those things. And I am like that. But also, in these star sign terms, I'm actually Leo Scorpio rising. So I've actually got a roar and a sting in my tail. So, you know, look at it. Well, you know that, mate. You've been on the end of my sting and my roar.
Ah, you have.
All right. Don't piss me off, then. Simple as that.
I'm not pissing you off.
Your crappy corn? What's that? What? Oh, Capricorn. Got you.
Capricorn.
Yeah, crappy corn. Yeah, I like it. Like it, yeah.
Mate,
I mean, look. I think it's one of those things, right? Human nature, right? It's down to human nature.
Mm-hmm.
If they do something for you spiritually or whatever, mate, I'm all for it. It's all good. It's not hurting anyone. But if you live your life by it, then you've got a problem. You know?
Exactly.
Like if you pick up the paper and read those generic, you could meet someone today that you've not seen in a long time. I mean, the chances of them getting that right is you know, really high odds. Everything they say in there is very baseline crap. It's just all bullshit.
Exactly.
Oh, Judy. Yeah, my brother, like I said, he left us. See, I don't like that. I mean, he died, you know, at the end of the day. He died in November.
Oh my God! You see who's in the chat?
Yeah. She decided to come around. I know. I thought we was mates. I thought Kafida and I had a rapport, you know. But you know, even when I tried to ring her,
She be sleeping.
ignored me totally. Yeah, because your sleep's more important than my show. Yeah.
So, Kafida, you're sacked.
Yeah. But she's not though, because you'd be first out the door, mate. Don't worry about that. That woman's done loads for me at my show.
You know?
She's done loads for me in my show, mate. And she constantly does stuff. She's always forgiven, she is, because she's top bird. She's still, you know, from Tennessee. She's still, hey, potato! You know, she's still like, what, hick? But, you know, she's to be forgiven, sort of, slightly. Because, you know, when you come from somewhere backwater, you know. When you're a hillbilly, mate, you know, you know, you are pretty limited in life, really. Let's face it. Oh, see, everybody's been sleeping. Nobody cares about my crappy little show anymore, do they? Yeah. Well, anyway, we got 15 minutes to gain another 4 super chats. That is definitely not happening, eh? Your youngest son got married, did he? Ah, how wonderful's that? I was sleeping, so if Kafida is sleeping, I understand. My youngest son got married. Well, that's brilliant. I'm happy for him. Congratulations. Yeah, as for Kafida, she can just forget it. There's no point in even bringing her on now. You know? Apologise all you want. I don't accept your apology. I do care, damn it. She's like, don't you tell me I don't care. I care. Yeah, Kafida, I'll do it again then. I'll do what you've been missing, right? You ready? See if you recognise this. You don't know what that is? Wow, I'm ashamed. And I sent you the link ages ago, by the way, so, you know, if you were so inclined, you could join for the last, what? Oh, it's not even worth it. 10 minutes. So it's not even worth it. It rings nicely. Okay. So you don't know what it is then? Is that what you're saying?
She doesn't have a clue.
It's not an altered version of anything. I'll do this. Well, it's one thing to be upset with someone. Yeah, one thing to hold a grudge over one mistake. Oh, one mistake isn't much to make. It's one mistake, and you're sorry, you're so sorry, but it's just the calm before the storm. Someday the clouds will break so that the sun can shine. Now do you know what it is? Huh? Cathedral. Hey, Cathedral.
Hey, turn up my volume here.
Lee, I've got a question to ask you.
Oh, God. Please.
So
no.
it is a slightly altered version of something. I knew it sounded kind of familiar,
it's not
but I'm
slightly
like, what is
altered
that?
version of anything. It is the song. It's just not got all the bells and whistles. I told
Well,
you
I
I'd
don't
learn
think
how
the
to
notes
play it.
are.
No,
There's something
just,
different. What'd you do different?
Well,
Explain
I just,
yourself.
obviously, I've changed the key slightly.
Oh,
'cause I
there you
think
go.
It was normally like. Somewhere up there, but I've just changed it to here.
So I was correct in my assumption.
Yeah, but you should be able to recognise it.
Hey, I just woke
it's
up, man.
Essential. I don't care. It's not good enough.
I don't care.
But yeah, see, Judy was right. Calm before the storm.
Right, I've got a question
Oh,
for you.
good deal, dude.
Oh, go on, Cherinator. Go on. I'll let
Right,
you.
so see when you were playing GTA Online,
Yeah.
how the hell did you manage to stand on the wing of the Osprey?
How did I manage to get on the wing of the Osprey? Oh, you
Yeah,
noticed that,
because
did
it's
you?
bonded.
Good, didn't I?
I'm like, eh?
Do you know how you do it?
No.
Take it up to as high as you can.
Right.
Set the autopilot on. Jump off. Get your jet bike out and go on land on top of it. Get off your jet bike, and you're on top.
I'm like, eh?
Yeah. See. That's just the kind of bloke I am, matey. Not half.
And it was still hovering there when you went back up there.
How about you? What's that?
It was still hovering there.
Yeah, all you do is just if you can't, because you can't get, well, you can get back into it, but it's really hard because you got to go behind it, and get into it on your bike. But then you can, it can never be shot down either. Funny enough.
Jeez.
Maybe by online players after a few missiles, but the police does nothing to you, and you've got these mad guns on it. And what I like to do is I like to put it into autopilot and just sit there and then go and sit on a gun and just shoot everybody.
Well, I know you did.
Yeah, you done it with me, didn't you?
Yeah.
There you go.
Sitting at the beach going like, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Great fun.
Aye.
Just
Shooting through the helicopter, that's even better.
Kill the cops, the helicopters, and everything that comes at you, and they can't do nothing. It doesn't even touch the thing.
Aye, exactly.
But,
We're just sitting there going up.
I like doing crazy things that you don't expect to do on there.
No, exactly.
Like I said, like getting on top of the Avenger and taking
I can't find my
picture
clicker.
of the map. What's that?
Probably under the recliner thing.
Yeah, okay.
When I seen that
All right.
picture, I was like, how the hell did he do that?
So, thanks to Cherinator tonight, we've made one super chat. We're not gonna make the full 5, but it is what it is. I do thank you, Cherinator, for that. And,
You're welcome.
It is what it is. It'd be nice to get a little bit more. Of course it would. But that's why I can't make a living out of this thing. And I can't make it a full-time thing, because otherwise I'd do it all the time, wouldn't I? You know what I mean? And I'd do other things as well. I'd do other videoing as well. I'd go out on the streets as well and video and stuff. That'd be interesting.
But Lee, see how you've got your £22, right? Do you see how you've got the hang at £2?
Right.
Have you seen some other YouTubers that the exact same thing, but they're putting this up? Some are putting, see the target, the goal.
Yeah. What about it?
They put the 20, 150 quid. They're like, what?
I know. I do epoxy $2 and I can't even make that.
And they do that.
And all they do as well is talk. That's all they do. They
Well,
don't actually produce their own content apart from talking into a camera. I know.
Well, that's gamers as well, mate.
Makes me feel crap. Well, it makes me feel like I'm not worthy, but oh well. You can't make people be interested.
Exactly. It's mad how they can do high price money.
I've been to channels, right? I've been to channels where all he talks about is comic books, right? And superhero stuff, right? And he gets £100 here, £50 there, £60 here, £20 here. You know what I mean? And it's a materialistic world and that, and the thing is, not everything's for free in this world, right?
Exactly.
And especially when you're someone like me that doesn't earn any money anywhere else. I don't go out to work, so I earn no money.
And everything that glitters is not gold.
It's the only reason I suggest it, and like I said, it is a suggestion. It is not a command. It is not an order, you know. But you know, people have to think I'm worthy of it, and you know, I just think to myself, well, if I'm not worthy of it, when I actually create and entertain with music and stuff, if I'm not worthy of it like that, how the fucking hell are they getting loads of money? I just don't understand it when all they're doing is talking and critiquing someone else's bloody work. That's the other thing. They show other people's. They show other people's. Sorry, computer, I'm muted then because all I can hear is your telly. When all these people are doing, they're showing someone else's content that they've worked hard to get. You know what I mean? Or they're showing bits of film from, you know, from actual films and stuff. It's like, hang on a minute, mate, you've done no work at all. And all you're doing now is talking with your mates about that game or about that TV program and critiquing it. And they've got hundreds of people in the chat and people throwing money at them.
Right, because there's a guy, what's it, Elite, and he does like GTA 5 stuff, like your role play side of it.
Yeah.
And I've looked at his target goal, and it is 20 quid upwards, and you're like, Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah. What a cheek, even asking for it. I feel like I'm a little bit wrong asking for £2.
Mate, see if you can look at his videos, you'll see how much money he gets. People 50 US dollars and all that stuff. I'm like,
I know. Yeah, like I said, I just give up on that, mate. Like I said, I've literally sat in this studio, and everybody knows this. I've sat in this studio for 3 hours and sweat my balls off for like 3 years before I even asked for a penny.
He's an honorary goat.
And years ago, I used to make quite a bit of money on there. You know, I used to make like £600 a month. Now I'm lucky if I get 120. You know, and that's from me almost.
Is that blue chicken?
I ain't no frigging beggar. You know what I mean? I used to go out and earn twice, 3 times that of a night just going out and singing to people in a bar. You know, so it's just crazy. It's crazy. It doesn't help you feel worthy, mate. I can tell you that. But anyway, it is what it is. So, Kafida, I'm not going to give you the chance to say it because it's not worth it, right? I'm just going to say, everybody, thanks for coming tonight. I do appreciate you all. I really do. No, honestly. No, I'm not lying. Right? But as far as this is concerned, this shit's over, man. This shit's over, you know. We tried, we failed, you know.
There's that hillbilly bird there.
Yeah.
We
But
could
anyway.
at least leave you a little comment.
Yeah,
How
but they
they
don't.
doing?
Like I said, the only people that leave me comments is you, Ted Branston, and the occasional odd other person. That's literally it. Samo does. Samo leaves me messages. But literally, nobody can be bothered. I mean, I kind of don't blame them as well, but you know, that makes me want to not do the live chat and have a live chat and just literally go live. And if they want to say anything, they're gonna have to make a comment. But then,
If you forget, just come on back.
you know, yeah, but
Yes, guys. Also, don't forget, it's free to leave a comment until the host of the show how you like it and be there positive.
Or whether you think the host of the show is a complete dickhead.
I didn't want to say it.
Right, anyway, I'm gonna kick you two out. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining me, Cherinator, tonight. See you later, mate.
Yeah, that way Lee didn't have to play all by
Bye,
himself.
Cherinator. Kafida, thanks for coming on the last 5 minutes, and I'll see you later.
Sorry.
See you in a bit. See you in a bit backstage. Bye. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me this evening. It's been a productive-ish kind of evening, hasn't it? You know. Yeah, just leave abuse like you do, yeah. You only ever say great show, another fun show, and that's perfectly fine. That's all you want, you know. It appertains to the content as well, which is always good. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I'll see you back here on Thursday for Radio 1FA, back-to-back original tracks. It's a full pint of rock, me old chum, not half. No. In the meantime, live in the moment, because the only time that matters is now. There's only now. Peace and love. See you later, guys.
The only time that matters is now. Time is an illusion. Breathing every second. The only time that matters